This would be okay. So Gilly has the form, and say the person didn't want tea, they wanted coffee. It's ticked off, so they would get coffee. They didn't want pork and beans, they wanted pasta. This is where the girls fill up their order. Whatever they have. And we also have fresh produce brought in. And we also buy meat. And we have milk that's donated by the Salvation Army. They also get milk. So the girls use this guideline to what the people would get in their order, whatever they like.
And it's pretty much standard for
It's
families?
basically what we buy is very basic needs. Anything extra that's donated, we give it out. But a lot of stuff we don't buy, like the specialty stuff or whatever.
Now, is this considered full?
Actually, yes, but at the end of Food Bank Day, when we have about between 25 and 30 families come in from 10 o'clock until 2, the cupboards are bare. So we stock them again for the next food bank. But as a rule, what Bob is showing you on both sides, they're empty. As you can see, if you have 30 families and roughly 90 people, we're feeding 90 people in those 30 families, they're pretty bare, the cupboards.
So how do they get full?
Well, we have a stock room that we'll go around and see, and we do have funding, so we replace what we need. But what we replace is very, very basic, just the non-perishable, and we do have a Nevada, which we buy meat and fruit and vegetables with.
Now, you girls have been doing this for a while.
Quite a while.
Like the three of you have been around for
I've been here 17 years.
17 years.
I'm 50.
How is it now compared to what it was like 17 years ago?
Much busier, much busier.
Yeah,
It's
you've noticed.
probably tripled.
Oh, yes, since I've come.
Yeah.
How about the needs? Like, is it basically the same type of food that gets distributed over that period of time, or is it? Have you noticed any special dietary needs that people have, or?
They do, but we can't always accommodate that.
How about the number of kids?
A lot more children, don't you find? Yeah, I find a lot more children than we used to get.
There was a time when you used to do clothing as well. You don't do clothing anymore, right?
It's got to be too much work, and some of them just took advantage of it being just drop-off spot for garbage and this kind of nature. And the garbage does not help us with getting rid of stuff in the valley.
We don't really have the room either anymore because we lost one of the rooms that the firemen use now as their office. So we don't really have the space for clothes now.
And you work fairly closely with St. Vincent de Paul, right?
Yes, we do, very close.
Like you handle the 969
Right.
exchange area.
Yes.
So basically, Hanmer, Valtorez,
Dominion Drive is the
Dominion Drive. Okay.
But now it has changed because of the cell phones. Now we go by addresses.
Oh, right.
Our address is Hanmer, because so many have cell phones that it's hard to use the 969 as a,
And St. Vincent de Paul has a lot of clothing,
yes.
so they so there's no point in duplicating.
Right.
Good. Okay. And so they register, they go into the interview room,
And then they're,
and then the food is
Right.
filled out here, and then they
So
pick it up
they come
in these
over
boxes.
here and they pick up the boxes.
the boxes are right here, and the clients from here pick their boxes up. We don't carry them out because
The stairs are.
they do.
So how long does it take from the time they come in till the time they leave?
Well, it's a large family.
Well, it depends on how busy we are. If we're really busy, I'm sure some of them wait half an hour even.
but that's all.
Yeah.
No more than 30, no more than an hour.
No, oh, no.
Okay. And is the procedure we just looked at the same for a person who's been coming here on a regular basis as for a new person, Anne? They register at the desk,
Yeah.
they do the interview again.
Right?
Okay.
Also, when we have health products, which is, this is a little box of roughly, the first time they come to us, we give them a box of extra articles. When we have them, we usually put toothpaste in. Right now we don't have any, but whatever we have on hand, we give them a little bit extra. And the next time they come, we quite often just make it a certain month for Kleenex or tissues, of soaps, and so on, to give them a little bit of variety to help them with their budget at home, like these boxes are given.
Is it only people that are unemployed or on welfare or that come into the food bank?
Now, we have people on disability that are on a low disability pension. And
The
a
food
lot of the younger ones have if they're part-time, they have their hours cut. But they find it hard to make ends meet.
so even if you're employed, the food bank is
Yes.
We follow the Salvation Army guideline for income. And if you fall within that guideline, you're entitled to use the food bank.
okay. Do you know what the guideline is?
Yes, we could explain it to you.
But it would take a while.
It would take
Okay. But it is a salvation. So in other words,
Salvation Army guideline.
okay.
Right.
So in other words, the food bank is here for people who are in need,
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
regardless of what their situation.
Yes. And we don't judge anyone. Whoever comes for food, they get food.
Good. So what else do you want to show us, Anne? Is there anything else in your
I can
operation?
show you our stock. If you just back up a little wee bit. Over here, not long ago, our fruit shelf was full, and there won't be enough fruit left for another food bank day. We'll have to purchase some more. And like I said, if you give out fruit for 30 families, believe me, it goes pretty quick.
Goes fast.
It goes fast.
And all of the food, most of
Yeah.
the food is donated then through
Pretty well now.
food drives and stuff like that?
Right, and we do buy some, we do have a Nevada for funding, and we do get funding from Bingo One in the Salvation Army. And we go to National Grocers for that. Also, we bought a milk freezer because now we get milk from the Salvation Army. Donate it, and we freeze it. We get milk every week from them, and it's pretty empty now because food bank day just finished. But within 3 weeks, by the time food bank rolls around, the fridge will be pretty full, so we're able to give milk.
That's true. It is a food bank day is just finished, right? You just had your two food banks.
And back over here, we did have a storeroom at one time, but the firemen needed an office. And this is the free shelf. Things that we don't know who to give, like black olives or escargot. We get some things that are donated. We don't know who to give it to. We put it on here, and the people are allowed to take a little bit from the free shelf.
I could have shared it with you today.
This is your
Andre?
archives, I guess?
This is one of our gentlemen who is always helping, and he's the one who looks after our lift and lugs all the food up and lugs all everything down that needs to be taken down.
How many volunteers have you got?
We have 8, and counting Andre, and Victor and 2 other gentlemen who help to carry stuff up. So we have about 4 men that help to carry the heavy stuff up.
Good.
And
And this is an open house, so this, I guess things are set up a little more special than normal.
right, because it's open house.